Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Fatima and welcome back to another inspiring conversation with ChatGPT. Today we are diving into one of the most powerful concepts for success and self-growth, the growth mindset. We'll explore how changing the way we think can help us face challenges with confidence instead of fear. Let's begin talk with ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT, can you hear me?
Absolutely. I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today?
Okay, I want to discuss this topic how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges. Can you discuss with me?
Of course, cultivating a growth mindset is all about believing that your abilities can improve with effort and learning. And embracing challenges involves seeing them as opportunities rather than obstacles. We can dive into strategies and examples if you'd like.
Okay, ChatGPT, what exactly is growth mindset is in simple words?
Sure. In simple terms, a growth mindset is the belief that you can develop your abilities and intelligence over time through dedication, effort, and learning. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset, where people believe their abilities are static and unchangeable.
Okay, how is growth mindset different from a fixed mindset?
So, the key difference is that with a growth mindset, you see challenges and failures as opportunities to learn and improve. You believe that effort leads to growth. On the other hand, a fixed mindset assumes that your abilities are innate and unchangeable. So, you might avoid challenges and give up more easily when things get tough.
Okay, what are some signs that someone might have a fixed mindset?
A few signs include avoiding challenges, giving up easily when faced with obstacles, feeling threatened by others' success, and believing that effort is fruitless. Also, people with a fixed mindset often shy away from feedback or view mistakes as a reflection of their abilities rather than a learning opportunity.
Okay, that's great. How can we start developing a growth mindset in our daily lives?
There's absolutely, for example, you can start by embracing challenges and viewing them as opportunities to grow. Also, focus on the process rather than just the outcome. Celebrate effort and learn from feedback. Over time, practicing self reflection and maintaining curiosity can really help shift your mindset.
Okay. What role does failure play in building a growth mindset?
Failure is actually crucial because it provides valuable feedback and learning opportunities. With the growth mindset, you see failure not as a reflection of your abilities, but as a stepping stone towards improvement. It helps you identify what works, what doesn't, and how to adjust your approach, ultimately leading to growth and resilience.
Okay. How can we train our minds to see challenges as opportunities?
One way is to reframe your perspective by focusing on what you can learn from each challenge rather than just the difficulty it presents. You can also set small, achievable goals and celebrate progress along the way. Another helpful approach is to practice self compassion and remind yourself that struggle is a natural part of growth. Over time, these habits help train your brain to see challenges more positively.
Okay. How can teachers or parents encourage children to think with a growth mindset?
Teachers and parents can encourage a growth mindset by praising effort and persistence rather than just innate talent. They can also model a positive attitude toward challenges and share their own learning experiences and setbacks. Providing constructive feedback, encouraging curiosity, and helping children set realistic incremental goals can also make a big difference. Overall, it's about creating a supportive environment that values learning and growth.
Okay, that's great. What do you think feedback help us grow or sometimes hold us back?
That's a really good question. Feedback can definitely help us grow when it's constructive and specific, guiding us on how to improve and learn. On the other hand, if feedback is vague, overly critical, or not delivered with empathy, it can definitely hold us back and discourage us. The key is to ensure that feedback is balanced, encouraging, and focuses on growth rather than just pointing out flaws.
Okay, how can someone stay positive when things don't go up planned?
Staying positive in tough situations often involves focusing on what you can control and viewing setbacks as temporary and as learning experiences. Practicing gratitude, maintaining a support system, and reminding yourself of past successes can help boost resilience. Also, being kind to yourself and allowing room for flexibility and adaptation can really make a difference in staying positive. Absolutely. If you ever want to talk more about it or need any specific tips, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Okay, what habits or routines help strength and growth mindset?
Some great habits include setting regular learning goals, practicing self reflection, and staying curious by exploring new ideas. Consistently seeking feedback and embracing challenges with a positive attitude also helps. Additionally, developing a habit of resilience, like bouncing back from setbacks and maintaining a growth oriented mindset daily, can make a big difference over time.
Okay, how can stay positive when things don't go so as planned?
A great approach is to focus on the bigger picture and remind yourself that setbacks are temporary. It helps to practice self compassion and be kind to yourself during tough times. Also, leaning on your support network, looking for lessons in the experience, and maintaining a positive inner dialogue can make a huge difference. Over time, these habits help build resilience and keep you moving forward.
Okay, how does self talk affect our ability to grow and learn?
Self talk plays a huge role. Positive self talk can boost confidence, reduce anxiety, and motivate you to keep trying, even when things get tough. On the other hand, negative self talk can create self doubt and make it harder to learn and grow. So, cultivating a habit of encouraging and supportive self talk can really help you stay motivated and resilient on your growth journey.
How can gratitude and patience help us embrace challenges better?
Gratitude helps by shifting our focus towards the positive aspects of our journey, which can boost resilience and keep us motivated even when things get tough. Patience, on the other hand, allows us to maintain perspective and understand that growth takes time. Together, they help us stay motivated, reduce frustration, and embrace challenges as part of the learning process rather than obstacles.
Okay, what role does failure play in building a growth mindset?
Failure is actually a fundamental part of building a growth mindset because it provides invaluable lessons and feedback. When we view failure as a stepping stone rather than a setback, it helps us learn, adapt, and improve. Each failure gives us insight into what works and what doesn't. And over time, that builds resilience and confidence, ultimately reinforcing a growth oriented approach.
Okay, how we can start developing a growth mindset in our daily lives?
We can start by embracing challenges with curiosity, focusing on effort and progress rather than just outcomes, and viewing mistakes as learning opportunities. It also helps to cultivate a habit of self reflection, celebrate small wins, and seek out constructive feedback. Over time, these habits will naturally help you develop and reinforce a growth mindset in daily life.
Okay, that's great. Finally, what's one practical piece of advice to start applying the growth mindset today?
A practical starting point could be to pick one small challenge today and focus on the process rather than the outcome. Embrace it with curiosity. And when you encounter any setbacks, reflect on what you learned. Over time, this mindset shift will become more natural and impactful.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for amazing insights.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad you found it helpful. Anytime you need more guidance or just want to chat, I'm here for you. Have a great time applying all these ideas.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, everyone. Thank I have learned that a growth mindset is not about being perfect. It's about being open to learn and grow and keep going to matter what. Let's remember every challenge is a hidden opportunity. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.